Friends, in this time in the field, and today I want to say about the importance of the soil. As you know that there is a huge importance of soil. If, for example, if we want to do the farming work, we will have to dependent on the soil. We want to plant something, at that time we have to dependent on the soil, and there are so many another activity that shows that there is a huge importance of the soil in our life, and without this life cannot be imagined. But friends, today I want to say that generally it happens that in our society, in our rural areas, first of all I will discuss the what we are doing with soil in the rural areas, and then I will try to discuss all these things what we are doing with soil in our urban areas. First of all, during this time I'm in the village, so I want to say something about the village, and what we are doing with the soil. Generally it happens that we use the polythene in very excess way, and that uh, and we throw that polythenes randomly anywhere else, which is completely bad, because if we are throwing that polythene randomly, that is completely bad, because that polythene mix up with the polythenes, and it is very difficult for polythene to be completely mixed up with the soil. It will take me long time, so that is completely harmful for our crop also. So this is the one way that we have not to use this polythene. And second thing is that we are also using DAP, urea. There are so many other chemicals for our uh, crop, for our productivity. I think this is completely this is also not good things, because sometimes we are using all these things only in order to get the more productive, in order to get the more productivity. It is good things, but we have to just change our idea. We can also use some another materials, some another um, materials which can be made in only in the village. For example, we can use the cow dung, and we can uh, these are some things that can be used. So like if we keep on doing all these things, then definitely this problem can be solved. And we can also make the green, what say, hari khad, like this. I have not remembered exactly, but in Hindi we say hari khad. So that can be also made. So these things, when we made them, definitely this uh, problem can be solved. But let's take example of urban areas. What happens, for example, if you go in urban areas, there are so many polythenes people are also using. So this is the common things. But in urban areas, peoples also just try to, for example, if there is some drain is drain is going in by their home, then generally it happens that people just throw the random materials in that drain. So that also damages the drain, and at the last it happens that that drain will just joint will some rivers or joint, so that is also just damaging the soil, because when it happens that that when you throw any materials, that material just mix up with the soils, and that soils will go to the field with the rivers. So that happens, that also try that also damage the soil's productivity. So these are something which is completely wrong for us, and in place of this we can, government is making some plans, and government also try to just uh, fix some places, that in this place you can use for this type of activity, so that we can save our soil, save our atmosphere. So these are something that I wanted to say. So thank you, friends.